Violence soon as I walked up in the entrance, black on black, my shades is all tinted, flick, bling, blow, I got your ice squint tip, mommy chose up and left you with the witness.
Now,
you got on Halliburton? Oh yeah, the Brian on Kobe. Yeah. Great, yeah. Blade. Blade in? Yeah, Siakam on what's his name? Halliburton on him. Kobe on Ingram. Turn on. Like, yeah. I got ovation. Good.
Game one of this great season to come. It's just so great, Clark, to be here with you. How excited are you?
No more off-season talk, guys. I mean, finally, we get to play for real. Some games that count. Let's go. Like me on Christmas morning, I am excited.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Antetokounmpo out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Kobe. Then it's Turner. And it's Halliburton into the one spot. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. The pass to O'Neal. He dishes it to LeBron. New Orleans moving the ball around. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Bryant looking it over. Here's Siakam. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up two.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
O'Neal finds James. Kept alive, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Shaq, such a beast inside, which is why defenders elect to foul him there.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
That free throw, no good.
Hey, because he's such a commanding force, sometimes sending Shaq to the line is your best option.
He doesn't get the second one. Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the score by Indiana. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
second team foul.
Here's Jones. Pass to Williamson. Here's James. Just 5 to shoot.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot.
Halliburton passes to Bryant. Siakam outside. It's good from long range. Siakam's got 5.
And he likes to get in rhythm early. Nice try.
You don't want
James against Siakam. Shaq with a screen on Siakam. Kicks it out to Jones. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
Boy, good work from the big man. Shaq knows exactly when to find the open man.
Giannis outside. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
James good.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. Can't think you're safe giving him low shots.
Giannis outside. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Jones dishes to O'Neal. James with it. Back to O'Neal. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Try as hard as they might, the defense can't easily stop Shaq. His large frame and athleticism really helps him bully his way to the bucket.
Shot from 16. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
You know him well, the Pacers winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. Yeah, but they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
Some changes for New Orleans. Trey Murphy's checked in for Ingram. Collin comes in for Herbert Jones. And it's Jose Alvarado in for James. Now, here is O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Williamson double team. Hawkins. No good from outside. For New Orleans, their last game a loss to Oklahoma City. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 11 feet away, and a wide open look for Halliburton. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Halliburton against McCollum. Pass to Williamson. O'Neal inside. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunk, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
At the end of one, a closely contested. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. That's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So with Bryant sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Isaiah Jackson. McDermott is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in at the point. Here's Williamson. And there it is for him.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
There's the pass to Giannis. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Fires for 3. A shot by Nembhard, no good. The Pelicans trail. A second-round draft pick in 2022, Clark. Nembhard is pretty impressive.
I might even categorize him as a surprise hit, if you will. He makes a huge impact out there when he's on the floor. And for somebody that was drafted in the second round, that's great value.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Zion Williamson making his last shot. McDermott for 3, and the 3 ball is good. McDermott's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Passes it to Daniels. Back to McCollum. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to McDermott. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Now here's Antetokounmpo. got a piece of it. Jackson passes to Nembhard. And here's up to Kumbo outside. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Nembhard. Valanciunas grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
For the three, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
New Orleans making some changes here. O'Neal's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. James comes in for Trey Murphy. And Jones subbed in for Daniels. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. With New Orleans, GA, you have to feel like the talent is there.
It is, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They've won 50 games in a season only once in their history. You can't have playoff success until you prove you can survive the rigors of the regular season.
Now LeBron, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep. Halliburton with the steal. Siakam outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
For three.
Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. LeBron against Siakam. O'Neal sets the screen for LeBron. And the rejection by Giannis. Siakam passes to Nesmith. Halliburton against LeBron. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Tyrese Halliburton. New Orleans making some changes here. Nance comes in for Williamson. And it's Jose Alvarado in for McCollum. Bryant finds Toppin. Alvarado with the steal. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Here's Kobe. Pass to Nembhard. 5 to shoot. Here's Bryant. Kobe in close.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, they'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
And the pass to Alvarado. Back to James. Shaq is screen on Siakam. Here's Shaq. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from O'Neal. Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram comes in for Jose Alvarado. Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Antetokounmpo comes in for Toppin. O'Neal hits them both. 1:12 left to play here in the second quarter. LeBron against Kobe. Shoots it. It doesn't go for him.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Strong inside. What a move by James.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
Halliburton passes to Antetokounmpo, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
The 11-footer, a shot by LeBron, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Bryant finds Giannis. The kick out to Bryant. Shoots over James, and Kobe the bucket with the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. James, the bounce pass.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Indiana out in front, leading by just 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak, in fine form tonight.
He's been very, very good in the first half. I like his aggressiveness mindset, the shot selection. He's got it working.
And as good as he's been so far, we know he can shift into a higher gear.
And next up on the docket, a look at some upcoming games. Out in Boston, it'll be the Celtics against the Mavericks. That one gets started at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
This is a game everyone had circled on their calendar, especially me, and it's finally happening.
I don't want to talk. Let's get going.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. James is out there with Herbert Jones. And it's Shaq in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Jones. And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent, as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future. LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Halliburton passes to Giannis. No good with the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the Pacers call time here.
top 10 in terms of opponents' points per game, up there with some of the very best in our league.
You talked about their steals, and defense really was a focus for them. They went out there with the goal of making things as uncomfortable as possible for their opponents. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Outside for Halliburton. Sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 5 now. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small. Lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP-level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
There's the 3-ball by Bryant.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now here's Bryant after LeBron James's miss. And finished off by Siakam.
The assist going to Bryant. Kobe's been improving on that facet of his game.
Ingram outside. Passes to O'Neal. Shot to stop the run. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. For New Orleans, they have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
At the line for 2, Shaquille O'Neal.
First one falls for. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety.
Oh, my!
Wow! LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Siakam passes to Bryant. Stolen by O'Neal. Pass to Jones. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
And here's Kobe from the arc, and it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. James kicks to Shaq. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to James. With a tie, doesn't get it to drop for him.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. And the second free throw, good. Pelicans trail by 4. Williamson looking it over. The pass to O'Neal. Back to Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Screen by Giannis. Halliburton finds Antetokounmpo. Now here's Bryant. He's covered by Ingram. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Over LeBron. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. 4-point game. James against Mathurin. LeBron passes to Ingram. Shot from the wing, and he drops that one in.
And the speed Ingram has makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls. I mean, he constantly keeps them on skates and wondering what's next.
Halliburton outside. And a wide open look for Mathurin. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pacers lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Keep working the game, possession by possession. Keep doing everything hard. Down here, let's get.
While imploring his guys to lock in, Greg, defensively.
The defensive intensity is going to be critical. The offense will come, but you need the defense to bring effort.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Kobe sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Siakam is out there with Walker. Then it's Neesmith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. Passes it to Toppin. Halliburton outside. Puts it up from 12. Yep, that one goes. Halliburton's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Indiana. Outside, Jones. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Halliburton, that's good.
Just excellent concentration there by Halliburton. Not allowing the bump by the defense to throw him off his mark.
Outside, Jones. Dishes it to O'Neal. O'Neal is double. Nance sets a screen for Jones. Over Halliburton, and with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Jones. Pass to Nembhard. And here is Siakam. A three-pointer is right on target.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. He is guarded by McCollum. Halliburton against Jones. Halliburton, that's good.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Pelican fans, here's your Pelican team.
So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson's checked in for Nance. Brandon Ingram comes in for Trey Murphy. And it's LeBron in for C.J. McCollum. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Takes the 13-footer. A shot by LeBron. No good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Pelicans trail by 9. Floats it up. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
And man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Outside, Kobe launches a 3. Pelicans with the rebound. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Here's Jones. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Now just a 5-point Pacer lead. Halliburton against Jones. Halliburton a screen on James. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. On the wing, James, covered by Siakam. Jones dishes to Ingram. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The shot's good from Shaq.
Big bucket from a big man. Shaq is special.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Halliburton. Siakam outside. Hands it from downtown. Siakam's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pelicans trail by 4. James outside. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you can test his shots every time down the floor.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're down by 1. 44 seconds left in the fourth. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Kobe has been sensational.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jones. James outside. Over Siakam. James, no good. Here's Indiana. Outside, Kobe. Knocks down the three.
Well, we know Kobe loves the high-stakes pressure moments, and he's unshakable when that's the case. Going to work, doing what he does.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. James wide open. Count! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out. You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And we know how dangerous Halliburton is from the stripe. Not a guy you want to foul.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
two-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And it's James missing, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Tries a three off the inbound. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And this is who LeBron James is. An incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 1. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
2 seconds.
6-2.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
I like seeing Halliburton step to the line in these situations. I mean, I think it's part of his growth and development as a player and going to really help him in the long run.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that three-point lead.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Giannis, a hard-fought win for you tonight. What gave you all the advantage?
I think we just sticking to our game plan. We moved the ball. As I said, we moved the ball offensively. We played hard defensively. That's why we were able to keep our composure and win the game.
You guys look calm and cool down the stretch, man. Congrats. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
She was told you not to aggravate you. That shit is off.
New notification. Your PS5 will enter rest mode in 10 minutes due to power saving settings. UPS 5 will enter rest mode in 9 minutes due to power saving settings.
This young boy party. This young boy, he's going to college. He's having a one-way party.
UPS 5 will enter rest mode in 8 minutes due to power saving settings.
I don't know if I'm going to wear long or short. That's why I'm about to put them long thing. I'm about to put them long.
UPS 5 will enter rest mode in 7 minutes due to power saving settings. UPS 5 will enter rest mode in 6 minutes due to power saving settings. UPS 5 will enter rest mode in 5 minutes due to power saving settings. UPS 5 will enter rest mode in 4 minutes due to power saving settings. UPS 5 will enter rest mode in 3 minutes due to power saving settings. UPS 5 will enter rest mode in 2 minutes due to power saving settings. UPS 5 will